Hi, welcome. Today I am discussing on Indian Accounting Standard 101, first time adoption of Indian accounting standards. We already know that an accounting standard is a common set of principles and procedures that define the basis of financial accounting policy and practice. In India, accounting standards are issued by Institute of Chartered Accountants of India from the time to time to ensure the accuracy and reliability of financial statements. Presently, I published new standard which meets international business needs and those standards named as Indian accounting standards. Indian accounting standards are convergence of Indian GAAP with IFRS. The adoption of Indian accounting standard is taking place gradually for all sector of business. This standard issued with the objective to explain the first time adoption of Indian accounting standard means process and procedure of convergence and presentation of financial statement for first time in accordance with Indian accounting standard. Indian accounting standard 101 is applicable for first time adoption of Indian accounting standard in accounting. It is not applicable to change in accounting policies. Let's understand steps to adopt Indian accounting standard in accounting. First step is selection of accounting policy. The firm must use single policy for opening and to all period of accounting. It means after adoption of Indian accounting standard, the entity must follow a common policy which given by Indian accounting standard for presentation. In some cases, opening date of balance sheet under GAAP and Indian accounting standards are different. Then firm need to restate the date and if any changes found in the transactions that must be adjusted in the retained earnings. Next step is preparation of opening Indian accounting standard balance sheet. Here, firm need to recognize all asset and liabilities as per Indian accounting standard and de-recognize the items which doesn't comes under asset and liabilities as per Indian accounting standard. When Indian accounting standard demands to recognize any asset and liability, they need to reclassify that. The final step in this standard is presentation and disclosure. This standard demands the entity to disclose all business information as per other Indian accounting standards. And it provides two exemptions for first time adoption. Those are exemption in some requirement in practice and exemption in retrospective application for some aspects. Thank you.